Hi, this is Renan Jorin from SynControl, and today I'm going to talk about our product compliance management module. Okay, so first a couple of slides and then I will show how it works. The management of product compliance has to change, all right? There's a lot of safety and sustainability requirements, especially in the European Union, currently not met by importers and retailers, okay? And there's going to be more and more requirements, okay? Now you probably already know all that. So SynControl, why use SynControl? Why work with us? Well, we want to help, especially EU-based retailers and importers comply with the requirements that apply to them. All right. However, it has to be with the resources they can devote to it. We cannot say, well, you need to have 10 different people working on this full time, and so on and so forth, right? It has to be done relatively in a simple way, in a relatively simple way. And let me show you how that works. So this is the main page. This is the list of the technical folders. Okay, so first you can see, you can have an idea about the activity. Recently, you can have an idea of the proportion of those that will expire soon, proportion of those that are already accepted or archived. Okay. Here, for demo purposes, we created a few technical folders. Some of them are new with a score of 0%, and you can see what files are missing. And I will show you later why the system knows what files are missing. Okay, and it can be different for different products. All right. So a technical folder includes one or several products. It can be several products, right? Typically relatively similar in terms of compliance requirements and with the same supplier. Ideally also the same factory. Now sometimes you might not know which factory it is, okay, but usually it's good thing to have the supplier and the factory. It's easy to do some filtering. For example, here I want to see technical folders of this one supplier, and then I can do some other filtering and so on and so forth. Okay. So this is the basics. You have technical folders, and then you work through them. There's expiration. You can set a global expiration date for the whole folder, whole technical folder, but it will also automatically look at expiration dates of the test reports, and the expiration dates also of the standards. And I will show you what that means. Now, also before I go further, so there's different presets, and that's really very, very important. Let me explain. Here I created 4 presets as examples. Okay, so something for toys, non-electrical for the EU market. So maybe for consumer electronic products, so non-toys, right? And so on and so forth. Let's open the one, for example, the first one, toys non-electrical. Okay, so this is a list of files basically that you require. Give them an importance, and there's a document group that will help us, especially when the product passport requirements come out, to organize the different files. Okay, and then the safety data sheet and the risk assessment and so on and so forth. And for example, also test reports. And you can say, well, it has to be on this standard. Okay, and then maybe -2 with another standard, -3 with another standard. Okay, the standards, there's a database of standards. So if I just filter by this one, well, there's a published date, withdrawn date, expiration date. So it's very important to know which version of it, right, is associated, for example, with the test reports. It's not just about various standards, but also about protocols. For example, maybe you might purchase products and sell them to big retailers, or you might have your own test protocols So you can save this here, and it is visible by the suppliers. All right. Now let's look at, for example, this one here, which is 100% archived. Okay, what happened to it? There's some files that have been uploaded, and the presets actually um, tell us that the score is 100% because, well, they have the right information right there. Okay. Um, each technical folder has, yeah, market release date. It's a good thing to keep track of it. Supplier name. You might have an overall expiration date for the whole folder, just to remind yourself for some reason. You can link to a factory. You can say it's archived. You can put one or several products. Okay, all of this is in the information about the products. Same thing, the suppliers, the supplier list and factory list and so on. Okay. Um, extended producer responsibility for selling in Europe, foreseeable use, intended use. Okay, you can actually um, um, configure what properties will appear here. Okay. Um, something interesting here, parent child. So let me go and grab an example here. So this one is child, is a battery. And this battery might be used across several products. So it's better to have one technical folder with just the battery, and then you go into it and you see, okay, what do we have, what are we missing, and so on. And you build this technical folder for the battery, all right? And as I mentioned, it's a child. Okay, it's right here. It's a child technical folder, and if my memory is good, this one is the parent. All right. So you can see parent here, and then they are linked together, and the information from the battery is here, right here, and you can just go and see all the details over there. Okay, this is the way to avoid doing double work. Same thing with materials, same thing maybe with packaging. You have the same packaging for a lot of products, and so on and so forth. Let's look at this technical folder here, which is 0%. It's new, so with a preset as low risk product. Okay, so not many files needed, and with access rules with this function, well, you simply um, invite either you can directly pick one of your suppliers, for example. Okay, and you can give an expiration to the link. You can say, well, there's a limit to the number of uploads, whatever. You can write test message for instructions. You can write something like, oh, okay, this is not needed, for example, or anything that makes sense to you, and create. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit. On the supplier side, they get an email telling them, okay, this customer of yours is asking for this information and so on. Okay, the test message is here. This is the product or products. And this is the files, again, based on the requirements that were set previously. We need this, this, this. And for example, they say, well, okay, product design file, I have that. So they are going to, for example, they have a drawing, a sketch, whatever. They can upload it. Okay, we know already the right document group. And here is all I have for now. For example, this is not something you want to see, right? And simply save and submit as the supplier. Now I'm going to go back again. We fast forward a little bit. Here in the technical folder for this product, just a simple dress. Again, I see that this was uploaded. All right. I see it, of course, in the dashboard and I can look at it, and I can say that it's okay, for example. And I'm going to simply save it, and it will impact the score. Here we are on the same page, but this tab here about the presets, and we see that the score has jumped up. Okay. Now, there's a lot more that I could show, but I don't want to make the video too long. Especially there's a lot of configuration that is possible, because this has to be integrated into your processes, right? But I don't have time to show all this. The features that users appreciate the most, that are most useful, just as a conclusion, the preset requirements, very important. The invitation of suppliers to upload the files, and then you simply review and say, okay, accept or not, and maybe add a little bit of information such as the expiration date or something like that they forget to put maybe, but you try to give them the work and simply review, and it's already organized in the right technical folder, and it really gives you the traceability about who uploaded the file and who accepted it and so on. Okay. Some customers have regular imports of POs and related product and supplier information, typically from an ERP system or from Excel or something like this. It saves a lot of time. Automatic creation of technical folders, again, based on this automatic import of data. A lot of things can be done. Expirations, that's really critical for technical folders. So there's management, there's alerts, it's very visual, it's very easy to filter which ones are about to expire, etc., etc. And there's some other invitation and review workflows that I don't have time to show you, but that are also very powerful. Okay, thank you very much. That's it for this short demo video. Thank you.